BvS here with Captain General Comics and Collectibles. I'm doing a video tonight for Eddie the Comic Guy. He's got a contest going on to showcase our favorite story arc within the Batman or Superman comics, or something that ties them together. So I'm going to do one of each, one of Batman and one of Superman, and he wants us to show off some artwork as well. So I'll do a little of all here, starting with my Batman story art. And if you can see this without seeing too much of me in the glare here, the death in the family. Death of Robin. This came out when I was like 6 years old. And the funny thing behind this, I mean, if you can see, this is the, you know, it's collecting the all 4 issues. This book I found walking to school. I believe I was in the first grade, maybe second. I found this walking to school. You can see the condition is really messed up. I mean, I don't know if I want to mess with it taken out of the Mylar, but obviously after reading it, it got even more messed up. But I mean, it was just laying there on the sidewalk, or maybe in the curb. I don't remember the details too much, but somebody just decided to get rid of it. I picked it up. I went home. I don't think I read a Batman comic before reading this one. I watched the 1960 series. I remember waking up Sunday mornings at like 6 a.m. to watch, the Batman series, and then what was it, Green Hornet. This was probably right around the time when the first Batman movie came out with Michael Keaton, of course. With that and with this being my first introduction, I mean, there's a lot of history here, and it definitely means a lot to me. And it got me into collecting Batman. Although, I think through the years after that, I collected a little more Superman in terms of the DC stuff. I was always into more of the Marvel as I came of age. But yeah, I mean, again, even with the condition that it's in, it means a lot to me. I'm glad I still have it. Glad I held on to it for this long. And that's that. So let's move on to Superman. Now, off top, I probably would say the death of Superman, just because that was my era, and however you want to look at it now, 23 years later, however long it's been, it was cool at the time for me. Being like, 10 years old, 9, 10 years old. But now I picked this right here. This is 2004 to 2005, Superman 203 to 215. 215. To be honest, I haven't read this yet, so I can't really speak on it in terms of it being my favorite story art, but I believe it's my favorite run, just in terms of the art, and it's Jim Lee. And I'm a big Jim Lee fan, so I had to pick these. I mean, huge fan of, the 90s X-Men series. That's really what got me into X-Men. It was Jim Lee's art, not even necessarily the stories, but his artwork. So in terms of Superman, coming to life on the pages, definitely Jim Lee for me. I mean, there's just something about his art that, I don't know, captivating. Like I said, it comes to life. Just the emotion that he puts into his characters. As an artist, when I was young, mostly, again, the X-Men series, but I would copy a lot of his art, with pencil, just doodling. So, yeah, I haven't read this yet. I mean, maybe soon. We'll see. I've been holding on to these a long time, waiting to just kind of, I like to read things in chronological order. I always try to go back as far as I can before, you know, skipping ahead. And that's what I've been trying to do with my Superman. So that's that, Jim Lee. Now, going into some art, I'm going to show you guys a few things here. I guess I'll start with the more comic book related. And this is something I'm working on right now. Now, obviously, it's not finished. I was thinking about finishing it before doing this video, but I want to finish it and kind of do a standalone video just to showcase the final piece. But Ninja Turtles 51. Got most of the turtles done. Got to do a little more on the weapons and the bandanas. Maybe go back and add a little detail. We got Shredder in the background. If you can see here, he's got his fists. He's gonna I'll have his fists on both sides with the claws coming out. This is the first actual cover that I've ever done. I'm thinking about, I want to ink it. I don't have too much experience inking and coloring. I've usually worked in pencil, you know, my whole life, or color pencil. So we'll see. I don't want to mess it up, so I might just leave it a black and white pencil. But yeah, big Ninja Turtle fan. I mean, that was probably my first comic book that I collected, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Adventures, put out by Archie. Yeah, so I was drawing Ninja Turtles since I was like 3-4 years old. So that's that. Now moving on just to some standard art pieces. Again, I know it's not comic related, but so this was just a girl that I did this for. I loved her tattoos, so it was nice to you know, capture her in the moment as well as you know, her art. I'm very much a realist. Not very, you know, what's the word, abstract or cartoony. And then I'll show you when I did a Beyonce. These are probably, both of these are probably about maybe 8-9 years old. I kind of got away from the art for a while there, and just now trying to get back into it. I love eyes. Love drawing eyes. So yeah, let me put this one back up for another moment here. Check out that artwork. I was gonna do more of this woman because she had tons of tattoos, and just whoever the tattoo artist was really on point. So that's that, guys. Give a shout out to Eddie. Eddie the Comic Book Guy. Definitely subscribe to his channel. Check him out. He's got some really good stuff, and I really appreciate him giving us the opportunity to do these videos. And, you know, good luck to everyone else, and I will see you guys next time. Appreciate you watching.